When the panic hits the streets and the savages are coming for your lemon tree, just hold your baby close and don't break up. 'Cause
Down the awkward
no, just find your beach.
Come and knock on our door.
It's been 2 weeks in hell.
We've done all the stupid puzzles and activities we can think of as well. Welcome,
Wow.
guys.
Wow.
It's been 2 weeks.
Wow.
2 weeks indoors.
And we only have 100 more.
That's all.
Oh man, we would do so poorly in prison.
Yeah.
We have a nice house.
A nice house with creams and toothpaste and
Snacks.
coffee and snacks. And I'm
Losing your fucking mind.
on the brink.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time.
I want her to cry because it arouses me. Hey guys, Andy here. Don't worry. I did have a flu bug. And it seems to be whatever. I don't feel that sick. So I think I'm okay.
He scared me yesterday, guys. I'll admit it.
Yeah.
I'll admit it to the listeners, to the fans worldwide. I was scared. I was like, of all the people that finally get engaged in their 30s, of course, I would be the one whose fiance dies.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, could you please stop saying that? I don't feel that bad. And then
I was
she'd be
like-
like, you're gonna die.
I was like, it's it. This
You're
is it.
You're dead. I'm looking at a dead guy.
Tell me what you want to say.
Yeah, because you're basically dead.
Put it into this recorder so I can listen to it at night while I curl up alone.
And I was like, please, I'm just like, I think I have like a little bit of a, just like I'm tired.
And I was like, just sign these papers. It entitles me to half of your belongings. I'll go to
Which
the storage unit
it's mainly
in
debt.
Queens,
Yeah,
and I'll pay off your debt.
yeah.
I'll
It's
do
pretty
it.
Sweet. To save my, my namesake, you know?
Yeah.
So the companies didn't know that I was a loser.
And I was like, just come in this cup, and when you're gone, I'll insert it into myself.
It's like I'm still here.
While I listen to a voicemail you left me.
Do you save my voicemails?
No?
I have some of yours saved.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Sweet ones?
Yeah. Why would I save mean ones?
I don't know. I like the mean ones you leave me. I like the ones where you pretend that you're part of like Edgelord Podcast Network.
Or a talent agency.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fun. So guys, yes, we're 14 days in. Thank you for all of our patrons that joined us on the live Q&A last night.
That was fun.
So sorry about the...
You guys healed Andy's fever.
Yeah, you broke it.
You actually kept my fiance alive.
But so sorry about the way that the YouTube one worked out. I keep on having technological
Problems.
foibles. So round 2, where I'm not allowed to lead the technology anymore.
You're
I'm
not.
just gonna keep it on. What's it called?
Instagram,
Yeah,
and just keep it simple, stupid.
yeah.
You know? I'm thinking it's 2 weeks. We might as well start a TikTok account.
God, are we that dark?
We might as well.
Fucking TikTok?
Listen, it's been 2 weeks. We can wait till 3 if you want, or we can just accept where we're at and we can start a TikTok account.
All right,
It's up to you.
we'll look into it.
But we're at our bottom.
What do people
This
do with
is what you
TikTok?
call a
Is
spiritual
it
bottom.
mainly dancing?
It's mainly dancing. Yeah, it is.
And why would you watch that?
To cheer you up.
I guess it does cheer me up when I see other people dancing.
Yeah. It cheers me up too. Makes me happy. It's way better than watching you sweat on the couch.
Man, that felt so good.
Ugh.
I
Brutal.
wasn't sweating though. I never had a fever. I still have never had a fever. I've had a low grade fever.
Hold this microphone while I turn off the heat.
Will you let the the dog in. The dog in.
Who let the dogs in?
Guys,
Rosebud.
Rosebud doesn't have any underwear on right now. It looks like she has a toupee as underwear.
A toupee.
Yeah. Like a fake. She's got like a merkin situation going on.
Oh, shut up.
And
Just shut up. Your pube situation is a fucking nightmare.
no, because I got bored
Every
one
time
night and
I
they
look
shaved
down
them.
there, I get lost.
What do you get lost in?
The Amazon.
The length of my dick. Because you're like, how long is it?
No, you could have stopped. Go back.
Oh, God. You know who I think did this to me? The baby in the box. I think he somehow, through the Iron Man suit and downloading my consciousness, was able to somehow get a small amount of flu germ. Keep it in, I think he has his own laboratory now in the quiet box.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that when I was wrestling him
During
to
the
the ground,
fight last
during
week.
the fight last week,
Yeah.
it's fucked up.
Listen, nothing lets a baby in a box know your weakness faster than fighting him.
Hold on, you have some schmutz on your chin. Oh, gross.
What?
It's Charlie's poop.
That's just how I pick it up.
Yeah.
I pick up his poop with my chin.
She's a good mom.
You gotta find ways to challenge yourself during these times. And the way that I've done it is by picking up my dog's poop with my chin.
Well, let's talk about what's going on in the world.
Should we?
I don't know if you guys heard about it. There's this thing called the coronavirus, and
It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's taking
You guys
over.
are probably sitting at home wondering, why don't these two people ever leave?
And that's because there's a quarantine. Well, it's not like an official thing. It is kind of.
It's
Shelter
kind of
at
official.
home.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so we've just been staying home, trying to avoid it. We've
It's
been going
crazy.
out
I
to-
know this is gonna sound nuts. I know you guys are probably like, we've never heard of this. What is going on? Oh,
Charlie, where were
Charlie,
you? We were looking
hi.
for you.
Charlie came in. Hi.
You got it, Nut? Thank
Okay.
you.
He's good. He's just doing laps now.
Oh, okay.
He has somewhere to be. He had to run into the kitchen to check on something. Anyway, so we've been staying inside because of this crazy thing.
Yeah, we've been going for walks.
What if after all of this, we just end up being like severe
Agoraphobic.
Yeah.
What
What do you think?
I don't know.
Or the
I
op-
think that's
what do
pretty unlikely. I think the next time that I'm in a large crowd, it's gonna feel so good.
You think so?
Don't you?
No, but I feel like next time the Amazon delivery guy comes, I'm gonna talk to him. I'm
Like,
just gonna ask him how he's doing.
yeah, when the first day that we got real serious about being like wiping down all sorts of stuff and things like that, I remember we got Veggie Grill delivered,
Yeah.
and I like told the Veggie Grill guy to set it down. Like I was there. I was like, yeah, just set it down right there. Like a psychopath.
That's crazy.
Like we were in some kind of fucking war zone.
God, that's embarrassing.
Let me look at you.
Why? Why?
You had a rash this morning. I wanted to see if it was gone.
I had a rash?
Never mind. Let's not talk about it on the pod.
Where? On my face?
Your labia.
Okay. Why were you looking at my labia while I was sleeping?
Because I miss them.
Okay. That's disgusting.
Listen, that's a beautiful thing that you can do when you're engaged to a lady. Just go down there while they're sleeping and just stare at their labia. That's what love's about. You don't touch them. But, you know, you look at them. Check them out. See what's going on.
I didn't have a rash.
Not anymore. It's gone.
You just looked at my face.
You can tell. You can tell from the face.
You can tell from my face whether my labia's infected. Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say infected.
With a rash.
Irritated?
I can't anymore.
Inflamed?
I just don't even know what the fuck is happening now. I can't.
Why'd you take off all your pain patches?
Because I looked like a quilt.
Oh, yeah.
I looked like the AIDS quilt.
Salon paws. That's what they are. All right, wait. Before you start vaping, teenager. I miss the vape so bad.
I knew you would.
What's been going on? We gotta structure this thing. We're 10 minutes in. Let's talk
There
about.
is no structure to this podcast, Andy. We're stuck inside. We've talked about it a million times. Every time we try to make a structured episode, it goes off the rails.
Chaos.
It's pure chaos.
Chaos.
It's better when we ramble. The listeners like it better when we ramble. I like it better when we ramble. You like it better when we ramble. You just don't.
I'm a rambling man.
You are a rambling man. That's what everyone who's ever met you has said.
Okay, well, I just wanted to talk about some stuff. What have you been up to yesterday? Did you really embrace house party?
Yeah, I did. I love House Party, you guys. If you haven't gotten the app, you can talk to a bunch of your friends at the same time, and you can swipe into their conversation while they're talking. It's great.
Oh, you can just barge in?
You just barge right in. They could be
Wow.
talking shit about you, and you could be like, "What's that?
What's that?
What'd you fucking say about me?"
What'd you say about my podcast I do with my fiance?
And they'll be like, "Oh, hey, Rosie."
So the other problem with it is that yesterday I was going through it, like trying to just like get rid of the notifications, and it kept on just adding me to like just calling people who I hadn't seen for like a year.
Yeah, it was pretty awkward to watch him.
And I was like, oh hey, I'm not trying to close this really quick.
It was pretty awkward.
Did you learn anything on the news? It looks like you watched a lot of news yesterday.
Yeah, I did.
We're grossly underprepared for a pandemic.
Yeah, so in New York, they got an ice truck to fill with bodies, which is the most depressing thing I've ever fucking heard. And
We've
I'm
been
worried
joking
about my
it for
city.
a while.
Yeah.
I see. I think the ice trucks is less festive. Put them in an ice hockey rink. Let people ice skate around the bodies.
Yeah,
That's romantic.
do a dance to celebrate life.
Yeah, that's how I want to go, you guys. I want my naked body with a
Laid out on an ice rink.
yeah, and
In a snow angel position, like he was just busy making snow angels and got cold.
and please put a comedically large penis prosthesis on my dick, okay? I want it to look like I have
A
just
huge dong.
like a huge dong.
Like
so
that was the
people-
reason why he couldn't get up.
Yeah, I want it to look like my dong is stuck to the ice, which it will be at this point. And then I'd like bushes for my. I want a regular bush, but I'd like one on each titty.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously a wig, because I don't
Yeah.
want people to know how bald I am.
Yeah.
And then very crudely drawn on muscles.
Here's how I want to go. Here's how I want to go.
Hold on, I haven't finished.
Fine.
I'd like you to ice skate around my body, okay?
Okay. In what?
A Nancy Kerrigan or whatever, Tanya Harding outfit.
Okay.
And I'd like you to try to do the tricks she's supposed to do, but you fall.
Okay, I'm gonna draw a black eye on.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, this
I
is
mean, you
perfect.
should have an accurate outfit if you're gonna go, you know?
Yeah.
That's actually what I was for Halloween one year. I was Tanya Harding with a black eye.
You have Tanya Harding vibes.
I do.
Because you're tiny, you're pit bullish, you're easy to abuse.
You fucking wish I was easy to abuse.
No, not me.
You're
but
easy
like
to
an
abuse.
abuser man. An abuser man would find you very easy to abuse.
They'd be like, "Oh, this
Because
bitch.
she's lippy.
She needs to fucking rein it in."
And she loves to rile you up.
I do. I love to.
Like she's having an affair with a man right now. I know it. And when I go, "Hey, why is that guy texting you?" And she goes, What do you mean?"
Why?
Yeah, see? She's having
What?
an emotional affair.
I don't understand. What are you talking about?
Someday I'll catch her.
That's how I talk when I'm lying.
I'll catch her.
I don't know why he hasn't yet, because I literally just do that voice whenever I'm lying to him.
Do it again?
I don't know what you're saying to me.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. I didn't
I
mean to.
can't read.
Oh, I always forget you can't read, babe. I'm sorry.
Can I talk about what I want to do when I'm dead?
Yes.
Okay, so when I'm dead, I want them to tie my feet to the fins of a helicopter. Not the fins. What do you call those?
Propellers?
I want to
Blades.
tie my feet to the blades of a helicopter.
Okay, hold on.
propeller.
A foot per blade, or your feet are severed? What are we talking about?
Both feet together, one blade.
Okay, great.
Okay? I want the helicopter to go up in the air. It's got to be a news helicopter. CNN, Fox, whatever. Fox.
New York one?
No, tie me to a Fox helicopter blade.
Okay.
Okay? Then the helicopter takes off. They're looking around. They're complaining about how the economy's gone down and this is all a trick by the Democrats to try to sully our good president's name, right?
Yeah.
And while they're up there reporting, they just all of a sudden my feet have come loose because of the
G-force.
G-force.
Yeah.
And I go flying off the edge of the helicopter and it slams me right into the window.
Of the helicopter?
Yeah, my
Oh, wow.
dead body slams right into the window. So while some fucking smartass reporter for Fox is talking about how this is all a hoax, my dead body, boom, right on the window, right on the window shield.
Oh,
Okay?
wait. Okay, yeah.
And she's like, "Oh my God, there's bodies in the sky," and
That's great.
yeah, and all of the Fox viewership just switches over
To
Just-
Bernie.
to Bernie.
Immediately they go, we need socialized healthcare.
We got bodies in the
We
sky.
got bodies in the sky.
And that's what I want. That's what I want them to do with mine.
Mm.
Yeah. They're like, "Oh my God, it's a white woman." You know, they're very sensitive to
Yeah.
the
Oh,
plight-
how could that happen?
Yeah, the plight of the white lady on Fox. So
I've always liked the idea of a racist who does the correct pronouns.
Mhm.
He's like, yeah, I'll tell you, they're just lazy, these Latinx people. I'll just tell you, these transgender, they, them, what do they want? Their own bathroom?
they're being very sensitive to the pronouns.
But they're saying offensive stuff.
What do they want? They want me to call them them?
If
I
I was,
refuse to call them anything but they.
if I am gonna die and I'm coughing up blood and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do something fun like that. Like, I know I'm gonna die, I only have like half an hour to live. I'm like, they're like, you can go on a ventilator and just die by yourself in this room, or you can like struggle for air and just cough up stuff. I'm gonna go run around being like, it's spreading.
That seems a little irresponsible.
I wish I was in New York so that I could run up to the Fox News window.
And cough all over it.
Yeah, like bash my head through a Bird Box style.
Yeah. I love that idea.
That'd be so funny if you lived, you just got better, but you did a crazy thing.
That's what we're all about to come out of this with. What's going to happen is I'm going to be like, this is going to be done, and I'm going to be like, I posted a podcast in my underwear to YouTube.
Every day.
Every single day.
Every day.
What the fuck was I thinking?
I don't know. I told you to put on pants, but you were like, fuck it.
Why?
Who cares?
Why would I put on pants?
Who gives a shit?
I want these people to know what the fuck is up. You guys are working from home. You might be sitting at home being like, I should put some pants on. Then you turn on this podcast. You're like, hey, these guys are working. No pants. Andy's wearing sunglasses indoors for no reason.
We're looking into the sun.
And, why not? Why should I put pants on?
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, guys.
Can we take a break so I can poop?
We're doing this again?
Yeah,
This is
I have to.
a new daily occurrence?
I have to. Listen, when it happens, it happens.
Okay, will you go up and hit pause on the thing so they're at the same exact time?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second, everybody. Rosebud has to poop.
No.
We're just gonna interview?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Hi, everybody.
Wow.
Sorry about that.
Guys, I got lost in an Amazon Fresh hole.
Did you?
Yeah. Why's your stomach still going? Just
My
making
s-
space?
Just making space.
Yeah. How was it in there?
It was rough.
Felt good though, right?
Sure did.
I don't understand why we're so shy about pooping, because it's probably the best thing besides
feels
sex.
great.
Besides sex.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Besides sex.
Oh, you like pooping more than sex?
Maybe.
Yeah, because a lot
Sometimes-
of times I hear you in the bathroom pooping, and you're like,
Ah!
yes! Fuck! God!
I don't sound like that.
When?
That sounds like you when you're coming.
How do you sound?
I sound like ladies. I sound like an anime cartoon. Like a dying mouse. Guys, I have some more ratings and reviews to share with you.
Share 'em.
Okay, this one's from IndieMel08. These two are the best. This is the highlight of the quarantine, and I will miss them when they stop doing daily podcasts post-quarantine. If you love comedy, babies in boxes, howling dogs, and lemon trees, this is the podcast for you. If you like being bored, feeling hopeless, and not laughing, then this isn't the one for you. I found my beach.
That's great. Thank you.
Guys,
Thank you, Mel.
this one is my favorite. They called us Cabin Fever Personified. Makes me laugh in this hellscape and makes me glad I'm quarantined alone. That's from Katie Hummel.
Katie, you're right.
Katie, you're right. We are Cabin Fever Personified. I love that. That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Also, probably kind of something's wrong with our relationship. I mean, I'm sure therapeutically speaking, or
Yeah.
if I don't know what disorder you would call it, but yesterday Rosebud got mad at me for being sick. So I don't
did.
know what
Got
you call
really
that.
upset with him. I was like, "Hey, stop it."
Yeah, she was upset at me for being ill, which I don't think is.
You know
something
why?
you're supposed
Because
to do.
how dare you?
Yeah,
We just got engaged.
I know.
Now you you have a deadly illness? Fuck off.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
we're gonna podcast till the wheels come off.
Yeah, we really are. If he's dying on a hospital bed, I'm gonna be like, just show me how to set up the garage band.
I was thinking about that. Are you gonna keep podcasting while I'm on a ventilator?
Yeah.
And you just take the.
I'll be like, right, Andy?
You just
And
take
it's like,
it. Oh God, that's so scary to think it can get worse.
yeah, it can.
But I feel fine.
You better feel fine.
Mm.
Oh God, if you just mention a ventilator, he starts panicking and he's like, I have it again. I can't stand it.
Yeah.
I wanted a man who was sensitive and in touch with his feelings, and I got a man who was. But now he's freaking out about dying.
You guys, if you're a real fan, and I die, please go back and edit together every time that Rosebud was mean to me, and upload those. Just because I'd like her to remember how she treated her ailing, fragile Adonis of a boyfriend, fiance,
God,
who lays pipe.
who does lay pipe?
Yeah,
Thank God.
thank God.
Man, you are so lucky.
Sensitive and lays pipe.
You're so lucky.
Pipe layer. I should be in a union.
These Haynes boys.
They should-
That's what he talks. That's how he talks about his balls. He says
Yeah.
the Haynes boys,
I see.
which actually works on multiple levels because he's wearing Haynes underwear, and they live there.
Never wearing Hanes underwear. Always wearing Uniqlo. I don't know why. They're just easy. They
You want to
fit
keep
well.
them warm.
Keep them warm. Love a Uniqlo. Uniqlo might be my number one clothing provider. Jesus Christ.
I just blew air up his nose in case I have antibodies, because that's how they cured the Spanish flu.
Oh yeah. Pick your scabs and blow them up my nose.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
What did we watch last night? Tootsie. Ah!
I cured him
I feel better. It does
I
feel
fixed
kind of
it.
nice. Why is your breath so sweet?
because I'm a sweet little girl.
What if you were just breathing the worst part of vaping up my nose?
Just the exhale of a vape.
Yeah, they were like, oddly, the vape poisons. They lay on the outer rim of the lung, and when you exhale hard, they're expunged from your lung. Now, if for some reason you were to blow up another human's nose,
It would kill them instantaneously.
uh,
And I'm like, oh no, he died of coronavirus. And everyone's like,
I happen to remember you.
Might
I
have
saw.
killed him?
You know what happens to me though, even though I have the Rona, you guys, is once a day, this caffeine kicks in, and it don't matter. That's what's gonna be happen. I'm gonna still be like on the ventilator, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, can I get some coffee?" And they're gonna be like, "Definitely not. That's a diuretic." And I'm gonna be like, "Let's go!"
Put it in my
It's
veins!
just ripping the fucking cords off of me. Let's fucking go!
Dude, I've always wanted to be in a hospital and in a situation where, like, I heard some news and I had to leave the hospital immediately and I got to rip the fucking needles out of my arm
Yeah,
like it was zombie times.
I've had a bunch of
Like I'm in the
IVs
first scene
put
of
in wrong.
28
days.
28 days
24
later.
weeks beyond.
Yeah, 20. That's going to be we should have named this 28 Days.
28 Days is a really good movie. I know you didn't love it because the third act really kind of fucking spirals.
Falls apart.
But they very sadly couldn't get anybody from the first movie to commit to the sequel, which was like 5 or 6 years later. Maybe even a decade later. It was called 28 Weeks Later.
Yeah.
And it has Robert Carlyle in it. And it's
Is it trash?
pretty bad. There's some
Really?
good parts. It reminded me of it because I was just thinking about how what's weird about these viruses is, you know, how, like some people are completely fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's people who don't have any symptoms but they have it.
Yeah.
It's just so weird that like everybody's gonna have a different experience with it. I mean, a lot of people are gonna have the same one, being that they'll die,
Yeah.
and a lot of people are gonna have it being that they'll have no symptoms.
Yeah.
But like the taste and smell thing, not everybody's having that. A lot of people are having it.
You know what's weird is that Corona could cure obesity in America,
How?
which technically kills more people in America than coronavirus every year.
Oh, because it's gonna make people not eat as much, and
Yeah.
also because the smell and taste is gonna ruin food.
Yeah.
Well, I'm more worried about just the people drowning in their own lung pollution.
I'm more worried about that too, but I'm just trying to look at, you know, whether this is like nature's culling.
Well, I think it's definitely some nature's calling thing. I mean, look how beautiful the world is right now. Please, anybody who's listening,
Please.
please, Rosebud doesn't care about the environment.
I do.
But I'm a big environment guy. Please acknowledge what this has done for us. The skunks are back. The coyotes are eating the
Skunks
bodies.
never left.
The squirrels are shitting on our lawns, you know?
It's beautiful.
It's clear. You can see
It's
a homeless
clear.
guy
It's
make
clear.
love to a pile of meat, you know?
What?
Go ahead and read some of this stuff that you got.
So I just pulled up the app, The Pattern, which is what I do when I'm trying to zone you out.
If you're listening, please.
The Pattern, if you guys haven't heard of it, it's an app where you put in your birthday and your birth time and all that jazz, right? And it tells you about yourself. And you can match yourself up with your current partner.
It's spooky.
It's pretty spooky. So this is what it says about, I put me and Andy together, and it says things to know, all right?
Oh God, it's gonna be like, he's dying.
Often, Andy feels judged in his life and his relationships, but this time it's different. With you, he's not repeating this pattern of attracting someone who makes him feel inadequate.
Wow. Okay.
See, so I don't make you feel inadequate. I'm the perfect balance of mean and supportive.
Yeah, the app knows.
The app knows. Often, you and Andy both feel suppressed or overwhelmed in relationships, but this time it's different. Neither one of you is repeating this pattern of feeling like you can't fully be yourselves.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty accurate.
I mean, she just took a shit. That's pretty obvious.
On the couch.
She just shit on the couch.
We paused it so you guys didn't have to watch.
Yeah, she gets on all fours and it's gross.
I
have
poop
to,
it out like
she
I just
goes,
do it like it's a birth in a teepee.
Yeah, she goes, I can't poop unless you sit right here and catch it. And don't wear gloves.
Yeah.
Don't
You fucking dare.
All right, keep going.
This is one of the strongest connections for a lasting relationship, even if you and Andy are very different people. This bond is a powerful one. You both feel seen and understood. There's a sense of familiarity and safety. At the same time, you're also pushing each other to move forward and embrace your best selves. Your futures are aligned. It may feel like destiny. Yeah.
It does kind of feel like destiny.
Yeah. It does. You know, because we're stuck here together in a fucking global pandemic.
Yeah.
We can't go outside. We can't leave the house.
It's funny because we already spent a lot of time together. And then now we have to spend time together.
Yeah.
It's not that different. It's
not.
just that we do a podcast about it now.
Yeah. Which is fine, you know? It's like I wanted to work with you anyway.
Hey, are you done with that, or are you still reading it?
I'm still kind of just looking
tell
at it.
people. Tell people.
Okay, so we have this, there's like underneath all that I just read, there's this thing called rare and exceptional. It tells you like little things about your relationship, right?
If
so
you're not on
it
the
tells
pattern,
you,
it's weird.
it tells you your strongest connection. It tells you your biggest challenge. Okay? Our strongest connection is rare and exceptional. That's what it says.
Yeah.
It could feel like you and Andy share a past as well as a future. He just feels familiar, like an old friend or lover.
Mm-hmm.
It may seem like you're meant to be in each other's lives, that destiny's involved. There's a mutual sense of loyalty and feeling totally at home together. Well, do we have a choice? Even if you're two very different people and conflict in other ways, this energy keeps you incredibly bonded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when we have sex and there's sex fluids everywhere, and then we spoon,
Roll in them.
We spoon.
We
and
roll around in them and
our body's dry, and then we're just adhesed.
and then we're stuck to the bed,
Yeah,
glued.
much like that.
That's
Bonded.
bonded.
Yeah.
It means literally bonded.
Or bondage. We gotta
Yeah.
get into bondage.
You wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
You think I wouldn't tie you up and put a gag on you? Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ, that'd be great. Shut her up for once. And then I go to Pound Town.
You're obsessed with my words and my thoughts.
I'm obsessed with your words and your thoughts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. That's. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go old school. Ah, that's rich.
That's rich. That's
Oh,
real
really
rich. Don't you dare go on Amazon while we're fucking podcasting.
I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm going to the patrons
All right, we're gonna do some shouts out, guys.
because we
You
got
ready?
some new ones.
We got some new ones.
I think
We're
we have,
so excited.
I think we have 2 or 3. You guys, we beat 500. As you maybe heard last night on the live, we are going to we're gonna do some $50 of that. 500 is going to go to the employees of the
Comedy Cellar.
Yeah. Okay, what's up, Anna Gianne? You are one of the Mahalo people.
Did you say that right?
Gianne? Gione?
It's Gianette.
But it's only one T. I feel like if it
Anna-
was Gianette, it would be E-T-T-E. Maybe she's
Anna
French.
Gianne.
Gianne.
Anna
Gianne.
Gianne.
That's
Okay.
the best shout out we've ever done.
Yeah, that was honestly, if we get a complaint after that one, I'm gonna be like, Anna, go home.
Yeah.
Anna, take a nap.
Anna?
Go take 5. Anna,
Yeah.
take a lap.
Take a little lap, okay?
Anna, thank you so much for being a Mahalo member.
Welcome
You're a great
to
friend.
the beach.
You're a good friend. You're-
Patricia, that's our next one.
Patricia, thank you for not having a hard last name. Thanks for just being a...
Thanks for just being a Patricia.
If you come back to me and you're like, I'm actually Patricia,
We're gonna break the computer.
it's on site.
It's on site, Patricia.
Yeah, if I see you at Patricia.
Okay? We're, we're gonna snap one of your toes.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pick the toe, and then she's gonna do the snapping.
Mm-hmm.
And she does a mean snap.
Oh, I do a mean snap.
It's like something out of a fucking movie. She does like a sideways
You're
jump,
not
grabs
gonna
one of the toes with her body,
And
she does a spin, and then the toe snaps.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. So just listen up, Patricia. Welcome to the beach. Sorry we threatened you.
You know something weird that's been happening lately?
What?
I don't know if I told you about this, but I've been
didn't.
staying up later than Rosebud, and there has been a weird woman. A weird woman has been kind of walking up and down our street at night wailing.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Asking for lemons?
No. Weirder. She's like, my baby.
Really?
Yeah. And I go, what does your baby look like? And she goes, he's just so precious. And I go, that's not a description. All babies look kind of precious, especially to their mother.
Yeah.
And then she goes,
Be specific.
my baby. And I go,
What color are his eyes?
describe the baby. And then I go and I come out and I even have the baby in the Iron Man suit. And I go, this your baby? And she goes, that's not a baby. And then she keeps walking.
That's so weird. That's so bizarre.
Because I've been trying to get rid of this baby. I'm going to be honest, it's hard. We're spending a lot of money. The fucking neighbors, they're complaining about the kittens.
Yeah. They have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay? We got a fucking baby in a box. We're feeding it. We
I have
ran
to
out
get-
of bird seed weeks ago.
I have to get oxygen.
We have to get oxygen. You know.
We have to
and
get the
it's like-
oxygen network. That's
Mhm.
expensive.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
We have to
And
get lifetime
it's like,
fitness.
New York City hospitals are complaining about ventilators. It's like, we know how you feel.
Yeah. Because I have a baby that I have to keep alive in a box.
And we know the struggle. And we've been contacting Cuomo. And we've been like, listen.
I love that somebody complained about the baby in the box.
Somebody did complain about it to us.
I hope you're not one of our fans, but she said it was triggering because she'd watched the Life and Times.
No, it was a dude.
It was a dude?
Yeah.
Get out of here, dude. Be toxic.
Well,
Toxic masculinity.
He said
now.
he said he was abused.
Yeah, we're all abused.
Yeah.
You don't think I cry and
Andy
shudder?
was molested
Yeah.
in a body cast.
Yeah, you don't think I know what it's like to feel powerless? Life is powerless. I'm about to write a book about this.
We're
Called-
all powerless.
Called Buddhism for Pussies.
Also, if it's triggering, cancel us.
Yeah.
We got no gigs coming up.
Yeah, try to cancel
Try to
us.
cancel
Try
us.
to cancel us.
The fucking industry's shut down.
You think iTunes is
You
going to
think-
come back and be like, you're off?
You think comedians were triggering before?
Yeah.
We have nothing to
We have
lose now.
nothing to lose. Except our brands.
It's gonna be a fucking bloodbath. Alright? It's gonna be a bloodbath out here. Try making complaints about how a comedian hurt your feelings when people are being piled behind New York City hospitals. Alright?
Do you know what I really love? Is
It's like,
that
way to keep your eye on the fucking prize, buddy.
people are about to start talking shit in public. I'm so excited for that. Like, I've seen it. I've seen a lot of people start to, like, there's been a lot of tweets lately, like, all right, well, now we're starting to see who's really funny. Or,
Yeah.
like, now we're starting to see who's, like, really, like, just been, like, well-rehearsed or something like that.
Yeah.
But pretty soon people are going to be like, I don't like Eliza Schlesinger. Like, just that's the whole tweet.
People are just like, okay?
Yep.
It's just comics complaining about other
Yeah.
comics.
Chris D'Elia being like, I never liked Brian Callen. I felt sorry for him. And then you guys latched onto our dynamic. But just so you know, I never liked that motherfucker.
It's gonna be me 3 months from now being like, I never liked Andy Haynes, okay? I never found him attractive. You guys just said it made sense for us to be together. So I latched onto that because
was
I needed a
lonely.
sense of security.
You know what's really funny is there's been a bunch of guys that Rosebud's friends with, and then she'll tell them, and they'll go like this. They'll go, I actually can see that, which is their way of being like, fuck, fuck, I was this close
No one was this
to having
close.
this little rag doll, having this little girl that I could treat like a fucking...
Little girl. I'm in my 30s.
Yeah, but you're, tiny.
Oh,
You're petite.
thanks. 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 I'm just a little girl.
Yeah, she's short with big old tatties. Some of the best tatties.
Thanks, babe.
The best tatties.
Thanks.
That should be our $10,000 goal reward, is everybody gets to see your tatties. No, I'm kidding.
We can make it 600.
That's how desperate we are.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I want some excitement.
Fuck it.
I'm gonna give my manager a heart attack. Can you imagine how quickly? Okay, I see that you're at $5.95, and Rosebud, I just want to say again that I just would like to.
I support you.
I support
and
you.
I know that you want to do things and that you're creative and that you want a project, but this doesn't have to be it. You don't have to do this. You could just listen, write up a couple pitches. I'll send them over to Comedy Central. We'll have you something, okay?
Yeah.
We will get you something.
Mm-hmm.
Don't show your tatties, please.
Please don't show your tatties.
That's gonna be Alex. He's panicking. I love my manager because he's from the Midwest and he hates conflict, but he has me as a client, and he has no idea how to communicate when I'm upset.
And every manager, this is how managers talk to you. They go, I think I really love the idea, but I just
don't think you have to do it like this.
Yeah, I think like instead of maybe calling out that other person, maybe what you could do is you could write it in a letter.
Put a pin in it.
Yeah.
And write a letter, and then just never send that letter.
Yeah.
Send it to me.
Yeah, send it to me, and we'll think about airing it on your podcast. But for now,
we'll
maybe
just
we'll
hold
just
on
get
to
into
it.
ads.
And we'll circle back later.
Yeah, we'll circle back.
Mm-hmm.
This is my favorite thing that managers do. You'll go out for something, you'll never hear anything, and then you'll ask them, you'll be like, hey, so
what happened with that thing?
what happened with that meeting? It seemed like and they go like this, they go, oh my God, they loved you. They loved you so much.
You blew the
Honestly,
you really rocked it.
They wrote your name on a board, and people get to take turns naming their first child after you.
Yeah.
But they've
They
decided
don't wanna-
to move in a different direction.
They want to pass.
Yeah, they're gonna pass on the idea.
They actually went with a different gender, race, and entire personality.
Same idea,
Mm-hmm.
but just not you.
Yeah.
But they're
They loved
obsessed.
you.
They're obsessed with
Loved
you.
you.
They love you. There's honestly, I think they commissioned a portrait somewhere
They
near
just
the CEO's
don't
office.
want it in their office.
They don't want to work with you. But they're obsessed. Do you
Yeah.
get it? I think what they're saying is that they think your relationship is too important to create a professional one. It's more of a spiritual relationship.
Yeah, they actually just want to connect with you spiritually.
They consider you like a guru
Yeah.
over there at that production company.
But they don't want to work with you.
Yeah, they don't think you should work.
They don't
think
want to
you should really-
cheapen your relationship with money.
Yeah, so they're saying obsessed,
Yes.
not gonna work with you.
Yeah.
I get it. It'd be like if you fell in love with a lady and you didn't care about
And she
whether
was
she could
too
feed
pretty.
herself. Yeah.
She was too pretty.
Yeah.
You were like, I can't spend the rest of my life looking over my shoulder, wondering who's going to take her. That's how they feel about you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think that's real and true.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
It says we've done 39 shout outs. We have 52 patrons. Will you guys, if you're listening to this, will you please chime in if you feel like
We haven't shouted you
we
out.
haven't shouted you out, or if you're missing some of the other content? We know.
You have to have listened to all the episodes.
Yeah.
Okay?
You can't go like, oh, I just started and I haven't heard, or something
And
like
it's
that.
like, okay, well, you didn't listen to all the episodes. You got to listen to the episodes.
If you
Okay.
started 2 a day, you'll be done in 7.
Yeah.
You know? But also, I mean, like, we did a live Q&A last night. That kind of went off the rails, but I think the real dieharders showed up. We had about 20 people in there. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do another one. I don't know when, but we will
We're
do
going to
another
do it
one.
from the Find Your Beach Instagram account because
I love Rosebud. If there's one technological glitch, you can never try that technology again. That technology is dead to her.
yeah.
It's really beautiful.
Well, I'm like a listener in that sense because if a listener is told, okay, I sign into YouTube, and then the whole thing's a fucking shit show, the listener is going to be like, fuck this.
But that's what's so weird now is that like you used to have to like
Nobody
you
wants
used to
to
spend
hear-
5
Listen
hours
to me,
downloading
Andy.
a song.
Listen, nobody thinks like that anymore. Okay?
You all deserve it immediately?
Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes, they do.
You're stuck in a house.
No.
You've got nothing to do.
Listen, nobody wants to hear you talk that bad. Nobody's going to try to track you down because your words are so important that they'll wait through hours of buffering.
That's funny. People are paying you to talk.
Yeah. Yeah, they're paying you to talk too.
There's
Okay?
no buffering.
So if there's no fucking
I'm
sound,
gonna kill you.
they're not going to listen.
You're
They're g-
such a brat. You have
I'm not
zero
a brat.
patience.
I literally am a business genius, and you're a dummy.
She's not a business genius.
I am.
You do no business.
Listen,
What's
Andy,
your business?
I am a media mogul.
Okay.
All right? I am Donald Trump,
Yeah, you
but
are.
good.
No.
But a good person.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yes. Everyone would say it.
Charlie said
Everyone
that you were
would
a
say it.
tyrant.
Everyone's saying it.
That's a pretty good
A lot
term.
of people are saying it. Okay? Why are you checking the time? What, are you sick of being wrong?
Oh God.
God, I love talking shit.
Last night, like a mere 10 hours ago, sitting here, this woman, this tyrant sitting here, crying because she thought I was gonna die.
I didn't
And
cry.
I'm rubbing her back, going, baby, it's gonna be fine. And then she shits all over me. Does she do any of the technology? Does she set any of it up other than hitting go live?
Mm-hmm.
That's all she does.
Yeah, and guess what? I made it possible for us to do a Q&A last night. I made it possible for us to follow through on our promise.
You didn't make it possible.
You didn't.
You said, let's go over to...
Instagram.
That was you making it possible?
Yes, because there was no fucking sound
Who set up
on
the
the thing that
Instagram
you set
account?
up. You set up the Instagram
Oh,
account.
thanks. Wow, that's crazy.
Good
it's
job.
almost like I had a hand in it.
Good job. I'm gonna put your hand up your own asshole.
I'm gonna cough into your butthole.
Good. I'll live through it.
You think your immune system's better than mine?
It is better than yours. It's 100% better. You can look at us and tell that our immune systems are better. If there's a fucking IV bag in the room, who's it attached to? Just eyeballing the situation. It's attached to Andy. Okay?
You have Botox.
It's been
not
attached
fair.
to him since he was a child.
It's not fair. And your hair's falling out now.
You look like you wear a back brace.
I hope you go bald. I hope you go bald.
You
now.
look like you wear a back brace.
I do not look like I wear a back brace,
Yes,
although
you
I
do.
need one.
You have a back brace body. All right? You
my
look like
God.
you've been wearing one since you were a fucking toddler.
100%. I'm gonna call your ex-boyfriend and be like, I get why you hit her. I get it.
I haven't had a single boyfriend since then who hasn't said that.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, okay.
They kind of look at.
I get it.
He's more like a Che Guevara
You know what? I will
figure.
say this. I will say this. You were the first one to say it this quickly in a relationship.
Yeah.
Okay? It was pretty fast,
Mhm.
but we've been moving fast.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Who was?
No surprises
You said
there.
that you went to therapy
Mhm.
with another partner. Was that who you went with?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He did it with him?
Yeah, but we got in a car accident on the way home, and he got out of the car and he tried to beat up the person that we. It was bad. I should never have brought him. It really irritated him on the
It brought
inside.
up those like demons.
Yeah, it
Wow.
was a bad idea. Never bring an abusive man to therapy. He will hit you for it. Is that dark?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nothing's dark anymore. I have the Rona.
I'm still vaping.
Yeah.
Ugh. You know, here's the thing. I have a friend who got it, who was such a major vapor that she used to encourage me to lick my vape, to lick the juice off my vape. And
Who was
she
that?
didn't die from it.
Who is that?
Lindsay.
She quit vaping,
Yeah, she quit like a year ago.
but she used to vape,
Yeah.
and then she got it.
Yeah. And she's fine. She's
Really?
totally fine.
Did she get tested?
No.
See, that's the problem. Is so many people we've heard are like, "Yeah, I got it," and then you're like, "Did you get tested?" And they're like, "No," and then you're like, "What are your symptoms?" And they're like, "I had a fever one day," and you're like, "Okay, I don't know if that counts."
It does.
No, if you have a fever, you might just have a fever.
But people don't just get fevers like randomly, you know? It's like you get the flu and then you have a fever, or you get the Rona and you get a fever.
So we got flu or Rona.
Yeah. It's one or the other. But I don't think I think that we've got I think we're fine.
Yeah, I just gotta chill for what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Got really 2 weeks till I beat this thing.
Yeah. And once we beat it, we can go back to New York.
Yeah,
You know?
It doesn't
'Cause
matter
at
if
that
we're in
point
the
we're
fucking-
fucking immune.
yeah. We can see that theme song coming up. Do you want to keep going, or do you want to say what you gotta say before we go?
What do you mean?
It's about to be theme song
What do I
time.
want to say?
Do you have any closing thoughts?
I just want to say thanks for tuning in last night to the Q&A, you guys. That was really fun for us. It healed Andy of his fever.
I did feel a lot better.
He felt a lot better. Thank you so much, everyone who is screenshotting the podcast, putting it on Instagram, tagging us, letting us know that you're loving it.
Rating and
Keep
reviewing.
doing that. It helps us. It helps
Everything
the podcast.
helps.
Rating and reviewing it on iTunes, reviewing it especially, like, gets the visibility up. So keep writing us reviews. We'll shout you out on the podcast whether you're a Patreon or not. And if you aren't a Patreon yet, consider it. We put out an extra episode every week for you.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, and then once this is all over and we go to doing it once a week, you'll still be getting 2 episodes a week if you become a patron.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. You've really given our lives some
Meaning.
purpose and some meaning during some trying times. And make sure that you're staying safe out there, washing your hands. Don't go outside, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Stay inside.
Or
Wash
go
your
outside,
hands.
but don't go around people.
Yeah, don't lick your lover's eyeballs.
Don't spit in their
Don't
mouth.
spit in their mouths.
Don't spit on your penis and then stick it in their anus.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
don't do that either. That's probably a bad idea.
Don't spit on your hands and rub your eyeballs.
And-
Stick them in your ears.
Yeah, and stop spitting on your dog.
Stop pooping on your porch.
Stop pooping on your porch. Okay?
Stop it!
Stop. It's not a good idea. I think that pretty much wraps it up nicely.
Yeah. Get ready to hit stop.